Hey everybody, as we all know, there is so many, criminal events going around in the world. Someone is getting gang raped, someone is getting murdered, someone is getting robbed, and all of that. And when we read all these kinds of news or we watch them, we see the photos of the criminals or the someone who got attacked in a very harsh way. Recently I saw this video of and a picture of the this woman who was gang raped. Her entire pelvic region was like torn apart, and pelvic bone is the most strongest bone. So if someone has broken that, like those people, it must be a very gruesome act, right? So when we see all these kinds of things, videos and photos, it is really impossible for us to live a life in a normal way after watching this or hearing these kinds of news. A human being will get affected by it, and I know there are people who do all these things and they have no heart, but 95% of the population in this world have heart. They are so connected and sensitive. For us, it's very it's not possible to live normal after that. A part of you will get affected by it. A part of you will entertain the thoughts of it happening to you or someone of some loved one of you, or a part of you will get frozen by fear, and so I wanted to share that please turn off your television. Please do not read news in newspapers. Rather, sit with those feelings and emotions. Have your safe space. Be around people who are good at feeling their feelings, because these feelings that are being triggered by the outside event within you, the feelings of shock, the sensations of anger and frustration and confusion in your body, the anger towards God itself, like, hey, if you are so powerful God, how are you letting this happen, all of these things. So being around good people who can feel their feelings, they can hold space for you to feel your feelings and slowly move through that. The reason why I'm asking you to not watch so much news, because we can be like, if we are not watching news, if we are not talking, like how will the justice will come? If we are not speaking about what is happening around the world, if nobody will speak, then nothing change will happen. I understand this I even had this confusion for a very long period of time. But you gotta understand that any problem, anything that you watch on news, we are watching it, and in return we are having a reaction. Maybe a frustration, maybe a anger, maybe a fear, maybe the sensation of shock. If you were to sit with those feelings and see when was the first time you felt that feeling, and somewhere in the childhood something happened to you, somewhere someone betrayed you, did not keep their word with you. So you have to take those feelings and do this inner work, okay? And you going into anger and frustration does not help. It just creates more anger. So the best option is you connecting with your heart, you connecting with that silent voice, silence inside of you, and then the guidance that you receive, act on it. Like for me, it was to make this video and to share that, hey, staying stuck in fear will not help, or being angry, staying in anger and frustrating in sensations of frustration, it will not help. We have to move through that. How do we move through that? When we take care of ourselves, create a silent space, listen to the music that calms you, okay? I have a music for magical souls playlist. If you go listen to the music in that playlist, it will really calm you. And then journal, write about these feelings, write about when was the first time you felt those feelings. in your life, and talk to the therapist. If you have book a one-on-one session with me, if you need that kind of support, I would love to be there for you. And then, when you are doing all this, act on the guidance from a calm space, not from anger, when you are angry, or impulsively react to anything. And I also want to let you know that when we hear these news, read these news, or we see something bad happening, we can feel like, and these are very valid fears, like, oh my god, so many bad things happen and people are still not doing anything. How are we supposed to live normally? Or this can happen to me, and people are so bad and all of that. But please understand that if 5 to 10% of people are avoiding it, and are committing these kind of crimes, there are 90 to 95% of the people in this world who want connection, who want to make you feel safe, who don't want to do anything to hurt you intentionally. Okay? When somebody is in their power, they know how to say no. Like, okay, hearing you right now, taking all that pain from you, like if you are giving you time right now, is not in my best interest. I do not have the mental capacity to sit with you in your pain right now. When someone is in their power, they set healthy boundaries, and healthy boundaries can be hurtful, but the purpose of the boundary is not to consider like how you will feel. The boundary you create for yourself. Like if I tell you like, hey, I do not have the emotional capacity to sit with you right now, when I am placing that boundary with you, you have the right to feel bad about it. But I also have the right to not let that stop me from stating that boundary very clearly. Okay? So when someone is healthy in their power, they will set that boundary with you, but they are not doing it to intentionally hurt you. Intentional hurt is someone teasing you, someone throwing bad names at you, someone commenting you, someone teasing you, someone, all these things that we someone like trying to rob from somebody, attack somebody. All these things are intentional hurts. Okay? And staying in fear does not help. There are so many things. If you will stay stuck in fear, and when you are in that loop, then your mind can give you all sort of scenarios, like what if I walk on road, this happen, what if I talk to that person and they turn out to be this and that. There's so many fearful scenarios can hijack your mind. So breathe deeply, listen to the good music that uplifts your vibration, listen to people who calms you, all right? And turn off the news channel, turn off the newspaper. You are not doing any justice or any good by constantly fearing yourself. When you listen to all that news, you get fearful, you get stressed. So when you are putting yourself into that stress, that's not a service to anybody. When you are in a calm and safe space, God will naturally inspire you to do your part. And you will know what part you have to play. Right now, maybe it is to take care of yourself, to be in the safe environment. Alright, to honor your feelings and slowly move out of that freeze state. When I heard that news, I did not, because I was feeling frozen and fearful, and it did not feel right for me to push myself to have fun, to feel good. So I did not. For 2 days, I let myself, take it slowly. And today, after 2-3 days, I'm getting ready. I'm feeling, ready to go out. So connect with yourself and do what is right for you, best for you. But just don't, constantly read about that news, hear that news, talk to people who are constantly telling you about all that news, the deeper vulnerability beneath that news is that, hey, I am scared. And then, you can deal with the feelings of and the sensations of that fear that you are feeling or someone else is feeling in their body. You can hold space for them, but only when you are at a space that you can. If you are also feeling triggered, you cannot do that. So create that safe, calming space for you. And if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, link is in the description. Also, if you would like to bring healing, high vibrational, transformative and peaceful energies, calming energies into your life, you can also check out my magic paintings. When you keep my magic paintings around you, so much of good energy, peaceful energy starts to flow into your life. I have 4 magic paintings. I am safe, I am supported, and the other one, God's ease, God's peace, God's goodness, God's prosperity effortlessly flowing in every area of my life. These 2 paintings are going to be bringing that peaceful, supportive, loving, prosperous energies, ease into your life. So definitely check them out. And the other 2 painting, taking a leap of faith on myself, and I owe nothing to anybody, I am pure, I am free. These 2 paintings are going to be making you so much more confident, bold. It's going to work with your sacral root and solar plexus chakra. You will find yourself taking action in your wildest dreams. These paintings are supremely healing, powerful, energetic frequency. They expands you into peace, into love, into high vibration. And to make it more exciting for you, I have put these paintings on magical wall clocks, on fridge magnets, on bigger canvases, and also on acrylic photo stands, medium size. Link of that also is in my description. Check out my website, the links. Also, if this message helped you, you can donate, and comment down below how this video helped you, supported you, what are your takeaways, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video.